It is a very exciting time because it is our first college football show of the 2025 season. We're going to be giving out winners and cashing tickets all season long, but we're going to begin with week 0. And I have pinpointed some advantage plays, getting you the information you need to know. We're going to jump right into college football free picks for week 0. But before we do, go ahead and smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and drop a comment down below. We appreciate each and every one of you. And remember that you can grab my best bets, my top rated selections each and every day by clicking the link down there in the description. So let's start with Fresno State at Kansas. Kansas has a very winnable game here to start the season. Lance Leopold, he enters his 5th season as head coach, and they're going to get back to more of the read option attack, which is great news because they have that stud quarterback in Jalen Daniels. He returns, and when he's healthy, he's practically unstoppable. They were also a top 10 team in adjusted EPA per play on offense last season, so they were better than their record really indicated. Fresno State has a new head coach in Matt Entz. He from previously North Dakota State. He won some national championships there, and then with USC as the linebackers coach last year. But he also has a new quarterback in E.J. Warner, who, yes, is the son of Kurt Warner. But that's kind of where it ends for Fresno State. This is a rebuild year for them. They lost a lot of talent. They have a slew of new receivers, a completely new offensive line, and to make matters worse, they lost their top 3 tacklers on defense from a year ago. So they're not going to be able to stop this Kansas offensive attack, and they're not going to be able to score much. Offense isn't going to be ready for this big time matchup on the road against Kansas. We saw some buyback early in this line, and then we saw it come back Kansas's way. That's the way I'm leaning. Give me Kansas minus 13 for our first game up. Now, if you are not a client already, there is no better time to get involved. That's because you can grab my best bets every single day in MLB action, college football, and the NFL. And I give out free picks, a lot of them, but the free picks are my lowest rated selections. They are what they sound like. They're the free picks. So if you're serious about making money and taking your sports betting game to the next level, join our team, join our family, become a client, and let's cash together. All you have to do is click the link down in the description there below. We also accept tips, so if you're just cashing with these free picks, our Cash App is down below as well. And a disclaimer, this video is for entertainment purposes only. You must be 21 or older to bet in the U.S. Please gamble responsibly, and the outcomes of these picks are not guaranteed. Game 2, the annual game in Dublin, Ireland, Iowa State, Kansas State. And look, Matt Campbell has done a great job with Iowa State. In fact, it was his first double-digit win season last year. He'd never had one, which kind of surprised me. And they returned their quarterback and both of their 2 main running backs. That's good news. The bad news is this team was terrible against the run. They could not stop the run at all, and they ended up finishing 82nd in the nation in yards per play allowed at 5.8. Really bad news against a Kansas State team that can run it down your throat. All right. Chris Kleinman is one of the best coaches in the nation. That's evidenced by the fact that he's won at least 9 games in each of the past 3 seasons. He also gets his quarterback back with Avery Johnson, who is a huge dual threat, a huge threat with his legs, and he led an offense that averaged 6.4 yards per play a year ago. So a Kansas State team that is really good at running the football, an Iowa State team that can't stop it. Kansas State minus 3 is a bargain in this one and may end up being a client play. Give me the Wildcats for game 2. Now, we finish with the nightcap in Honolulu, where a Stanford team is going to try and get back on track. This is going to take years of work under the leadership of Andrew Luck in the front office and Frank Reich as the head coach. Frank Reich, yeah, the Colts old coach. Look, Reich's he's going to do a fantastic job. It's just not going to come this season because he doesn't have the talent. This is an offense that was 126th in yards per play last season, and they were just as bad on the defensive side as well. Meanwhile, Hawaii returns 15 starters, 9 of which are on defense, and they return their top 5 tacklers as well. Good things could be in store for Hawaii. This is not going to be a great team, but they do return a lot of production, have a quarterback with a lot of potential who put up good numbers and is a Las Vegas native. That never hurts. But Hawaii takes care of business at home against a depleted Stanford team in week 0. 3 games. Hopefully we go 3-0. Remember to grab my best bets every single day by clicking the link in the description down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And now go ahead and check out this video as I give you my NFL predictions for preseason week 3.